Big brother, it's big brother, it's my brother, it's your brother, it's our brother, it's his brother, it's her brother, it's their brother, on past the gravy, bro.
Hey, what's up, guys? What's going on? We had a little snafu with our intro plan right there, but it is past game, bro. It's Alex, Emma, and Allison, and we are here for, I guess, a week from tonight. We'll be recapping the finale of this damn season. I feel like this could be a pretty quick one. We always say that, and then it ends up being an hour anyways. But going into it seems like a pretty easy recap episode of tonight. We saw the veto, the rare Sunday veto episode, and with cliffhanger because we got to wait all the way till Thursday. Allison, what'd you think of the episode today?
I liked the comp. I think it was a good days comp, although their math skills were terrible.
Hate to see it.
Yeah.
I do hate to see it. I had gotten going in our texts today. I was like, is this a Southern accent or a nerd accent?
It was
absolutely and I was like, what is happening? It was like
I don't think it was Southern at all.
It made this like a nerdy one, but then it just kept going. And it was like, wait.
It was only like the last word of each phrase that turned Southern.
I could see that.
It had like a weird up to it.
Yeah. I said that it sounded like Taylor's. Nope. Why? Oh my God. Like Alex's voice for Brittany. I can't keep
Gosh, I just don't know what I'm doing sometimes.
And so we're here doing the day's competition.
I thought I had it, and I just can't believe that I didn't get that one right.
It's the same voice.
Such a character.
Yeah.
Yuck.
Oh,
Like the height.
You pulled out the height now for the nerd.
Thank goodness Jasmine is not there for that comp. Oh, she would have been redder than a mad hen or some shit like that.
Hen's bottom.
That's good. Was there a rule that they had to keep the numbers on the calculator?
I don't know. Some of them were so neat, but like towards the
end,
end,
throwing it all on the ground. Yeah,
absolutely. Like Brittany was changing one at a time.
Why take the time
I don't
to
know.
do that?
I would have taken all here's all my ones, here's all my twos, and just moved everything over there first.
That's true.
You would have thought. Yeah, I mean, it was a good days one, and I don't know. Usually it is. We used to like the electronic one where it's like you can hit this for 10 or you can hit this for 1.
Yeah,
they didn't have that. I always like it when it stomp on shit. Like that's
rolling
always
a ball because they can have it right, but they could get it wrong.
Oh yeah, you hit that. Yeah, that is a pretty good one. This one was more just like, just write it down, bitch. Like figure it out. And
well, it took them a while to figure it out. So
although when we were talking about who's gonna win the days comp, I don't think anybody said Monty.
No.
God no.
So shout out to Monty for surprising. We were like Taylor or Brittany.
I thought Brittany was going to win it.
And Brittany looked like she was going to win it.
She was very close.
I have been studying since the beginning of the season. I've been studying all this.
I just thought it was really telling that there was an error that she was unwilling to see because she was convinced she was doing the right thing. And I was like, oh, cool. Just summarize your entire game right now.
Yeah. No, it's the game that's wrong, not you.
Yeah.
How did I miss day 4?
How did? I'm just gonna keep letting you.
There had to be a rule because they were all doing it, says Kenya. Yeah, I mean it makes sense.
Unless nobody thought of it.
Yeah, they aren't the smartest group.
We watched them.
I mean,
and Taylor has a whole checkbook full of coochie coupons. What is she gonna get him to do her bidding?
That phrase.
I don't like the phrasing, Thomas. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I mean, that was they did a great job stretching a whole hour into let's watch this comp.
Fun fact, my mom saw the noms and then texted the group because I'm in a separate group chat with my family about Big
course,
Brother, and she
yes.
said good night, and I was like, we got 30 minutes left, and she
It's only
she
half
walked
of
out
it.
while
She's like, I don't need this. I don't need this.
I was like, oh, I didn't even realize it.
Yeah, Taylor does nominate Brittany and Turner. She feels like, I mean, her logic was solid, and like,
Yeah.
one of y'all's lying to me. I know that it's Brittany, but like, I'm just gonna justify doing that because I'm also kind of hooking up with Monty on the side. So like, I'd really like to not nominate that guy.
I like that she straight up said in one of her diary rooms, like, I don't care. I'm sure Brittany's lying to me, but I don't care because I'm gonna beat her in the end. So whatever, just keep talking.
That's classic Taylor, where you're just like, what are you thinking? And it works out for her, so it's kind of annoying.
I mean,
but
she's not wrong.
she's not wrong.
Brittany is best for everybody's game going forward.
That's true.
Like, it doesn't matter if Brittany voted her out or not. Brittany is her best bet.
Anybody wants to
Brittany
sit next to Brittany. Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody beats Brittany. And it's just a matter of like, how can I bullshit my way into justifying to the other person that like, I'm not just doing this for an easy win where I'm going to get you gone at the end if I win Final 3 HOH. But like, Brittany's got it. Like, right? Like,
Yeah.
I mean, if I win now, you know, you would also take Brittany.
Yeah. No, I think that is a good strategy. I think
The
nobody's going to
Cody
vote for Brittany, and they all know
game.
that.
The Cody Calafiore game just comes into play in so many instances right now where it's like,
Yeah.
well, I mean, like, are they your friend? It's like, I don't give a fuck if they're my friend.
No one cares.
Kind of like what Taylor was saying at the end when she was like, I mean, like, I'll win the $750,000. He can take me to dinner after that. It's like, yeah, whatever. Like, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, I want the money. I don't really give a fuck about y'all. I didn't know you before this. Give me my cash. Then
Yeah.
we can hang out and figure out what's going on. If I'm not friends with you, like, all right, I wasn't friends with you 3 months ago. So, like, I think I'll be okay.
Yeah, and I mean, Kenya said, like, does everyone beat Brittany? She's so manipulative, and yes, everybody still
Not
beats
one
Brittany.
person loses.
Because
And I would say it might be
she's not
unanimous.
good at manipulating.
No.
She
The only
tries
manipulating
so
she did was
hard.
just hanging out with Michael.
She's a
Yes.
hypnotist. How is she not good at manipulating?
She can't
those
be
two
good
things
at
don't
being a
go together.
hypnotist. She can't be good at that.
No, she can't. Sorry.
Bean says, in theory, everybody beats Brittany, but Michael is her lawyer and the jury. I think he kind of turned
Michael
on her,
her
like,
lawyer?
because if Michael's standing up for Brittany and the jury, they're like, well, didn't, like, I guess anybody else would be like, dude, you threw her under the bus on your way out, like.
I think he's got a better, like, a higher respect for the game. And I think he knows Brittany's not playing the best game. And it doesn't matter if they were friends. He's going to vote for who's playing the best game.
Yeah, he can love her,
That's true.
but like I think one of the most appealing things about Brittany to Michael was like she is kind of a shitty player. Like she doesn't do anything. It's like, oh, cool, I could drag you to the end. You're a +1 for me,
Yes.
no matter what, and you're not going to beat me at the end.
And I can play
was
up
the
the fact
perfect
that, like,
pairing.
oh, I'm so loyal. We were, like, since day one, we were together or whatever. And, like, but it's the perfect person to completely drag to the end.
True.
Michael would let everyone know that how he carried her. I mean, Michael is kind of cocky to where I do think Michael's going to be like, I mean, Brittany only is here because I shielded her and I did this and I did that. It's like, Brittany's also not a threat to anybody, really. Like,
No.
we're past this, like, she's on the outside of the house, let's get her out part of the game. Like, now we're at the, like,
Keep her
do you want to just,
close.
like, yeah, like, she's
It's
not
Brittany,
gonna
right?
hurt
We're
us.
taking
Like,
Brittany?
let's fucking come on. I'm going to beat Brittany.
Sucks
Marissa
Turner, but, like,
says
Brittany, though.
that Marissa says, I don't think that anybody in the jury will listen to Michael. Oh, because of like his like Kyle stunt. I don't think they have to, because like Michael ran the game for a good portion of the game, and like whether or not you respect his game or not, like Michael, I think like was the only reason Brittany's where she is now, and so no matter what,
Yeah.
like that doesn't look good on Brittany's end.
I also don't think that, like, I don't think that they don't respect him or that there's, like, so much strife in the jury house that, like, they're going to do the opposite of what he says.
True.
Like,
I think enough people respect the game to where they're just going to vote based on that. Although
I keep thinking that, and then I'm like, well, there's Jasmine in there.
I really think that right now, yeah, Jasmine makes no sense, and I don't know where she's going, but I really do think like a Monty Taylor final two is the most intriguing One, because I really don't know where people go at this point.
Yeah.
I really like.
Taylor
I could see a case for
I think
everybody.
it's Taylor. I think
you think it's
nobody.
Taylor?
I think at this point, no one should bring Taylor.
Yeah. I agree.
Yeah.
I mean, I think that they will.
I think
Realistically,
Monty brings Taylor. I don't think Taylor brings Monty. And I think
Brittany
that
brings
was pretty
Taylor.
apparent today.
no. I think that potentially Taylor would bring Monty over Turner if that's the final three. Like I don't think
Right.
she would bring Turner.
I mean,
At all.
kind of like we're 12 minutes in. We can kind of speed this up. I feel like, but like that's pretty much what happened. Like we saw Monty wins the veto. Is Monty going to use the veto ceremony? Has that happened yet, or that's going down tomorrow? Right?
No, he votes.
What?
He
Oh,
does
that-
it. There's
that's
no
on
veto.
Thursday. You're right. Shit.
Yeah, and there's no Wednesday episode, so it's literally
just
just
Thursday.
Thursday's
So, like,
eviction.
I get Monty being like loyalty and all this. Like, I think Taylor's going to convince him. Like, hey,
I don't think so.
you think you don't think he's taking Turner? You think he's keeping Turner? Yeah.
I think he wants to keep Turner.
Fucking, that's so stupid.
It is.
You drag Brittany, you beat Brittany. Everybody beats Brittany. I don't understand when you bring the Turner.
know. I agree. I agree.
Damn it.
I think she convinces him.
I don't know. I think if it weren't for the headphones, she might have a chance.
You're right.
Yeah, do we get into
brand new
like,
information
this is
for me?
This is
Yeah.
spoiler stuff, but it doesn't really affect the game. Is that fair enough to say?
Just throw it up there.
Yeah, I guess just throw. There's
Hold
nothing
on.
else in
All
the
right,
episode.
Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert!
All right. So yeah, why don't you give us a little juicy little bit of information you gave us before we
Monte.
went live?
Yeah,
Monte.
Monte potentially
Trouble in Paradise?
is over because Monty was sleeping in the HOH bed and Brittany was in there and Taylor was like leaned over and was like, give me those headphones, because he was sleeping and using the headphones and she took them from him and like didn't want to talk to Brittany, so she put the headphones on. And then he was talking to Turner later and like kind of told Turner they've been hooking up and that I guess Turner asked him, like, do you see this, like, being a thing outside of the house? And he just went on his shit where he was, like, shit-talking her again about, like, she just seems so duplicitous. And she's just really two different people.
Duplicitous? Get the fuck out of here.
I don't know if he said the word
Einstein.
duplicitous. I think I used the word duplicitous.
Fucking nerd.
I was a little
Gold dreams. Gosh.
impressed with him for a second. I was like, whoa, that's mature.
No, I don't think he...
Instead of calling her two-faced.
Yeah, so he... technically Turner said, hey, can I ask you something? And Monty was like, sure, but also I think I know what you're going to ask. And yes, it's a thing. And
Bean says, was it an act? So Turner will pick him.
Turner was going to pick him anyway.
Turner was going to pick him anyway.
He doesn't like that Taylor spoke to him like that, I guess. And so,
I can see that being a problem for him.
I mean, he calls
doesn't
women
deal well when
female.
a strong, independent woman says things to him and challenges the male patriarchy in this country.
Do you know why he broke up with his last girlfriend? Because this also came out.
Because she wanted to vote.
No.
He saw her drive a car and he was like, wait, what?
Whoa.
She had her own checking account.
I took a duplicitous.
This is where we go off the rails. This is where we go off the rails a little bit.
No, he broke up with his last girlfriend because he was in an MLM. He was in an MLM. He was a boss babe.
Oh.
Like
I
a
wonder
pyramid
what-
scheme?
was he
Yeah, he was in a
Pyramid
pyramid
scheme?
scheme.
Just,
After
again,
hair?
use dumb words for me. Dumb it down a little bit.
Multi-level marketing, a pyramid scheme.
Pyramid
So
scheme.
he was in an MLM and she didn't like that he was in it. And he said it was because he had to work too much. And so that bothered her or whatever. And so he was like, I'm not going to do that. But like, honestly, is that why people don't like that you're in a pyramid scheme? Is that why people don't like that you're selling LuLaRoe?
Did he work with?
Was it LuLaRoe?
Was it?
No, I don't know if it was Lulu. Could you
was
imagine?
It Cutco?
I was thinking
It was probably Advocare.
It was probably
Dude,
Advocare.
I remember Advocare people. Like right when you graduate college, it's like, yo, bro, do you have something? Like, do you want to catch up? Like, let's get lunch. And you're like, all right. Like, I'd love to get lunch, man. Like, long time no see. And you like sit down at Applebee's or where the fuck you go. And like, so man, like, what do you think like career wise? Like, because I've been working with Advocare, and like, I really think it's like, I have to sit this whole lunch, don't I? Damn it, man. You know what? I'm good. I'm good on that. Or like your insurance, like the other guy, like, yeah, man, I'm good on life insurance.
I'm great.
I'm 23, man. I'm probably not getting life insurance anytime soon.
My mom can have my Xbox.
I want to know what MLM was. I don't know what it was, but I mean,
Advocare seems like Monty.
Advocare seems.
I definitely knew like 3 or 4 people that got into
workout
Advocare
stuff because he's a personal trainer or whatever.
Well, that's what Advocare is, right?
Yeah.
Or like Fruit Plus, Juice Plus, isn't that one?
Something.
Fit Tea.
Like, oh yeah, Fit Tea. I don't think Fit Tea is one. I think Fit Tea is just
Shit Tea.
I think that is just a scam. I don't think it's.
It makes you lose all these weight.
You just shit
like,
everything out.
It's like you're gonna
Herbalife.
Stay straight. Herbalife.
It could be Herbalife.
David Beckham likes it. Did anybody have like a Cutco friend in high school that like was like, bro, like I made all this money, and it was like all of those like spam like Instagram comments. It's like, I got my life back with so-and-so, and they tag like some random person that you're like, I don't know who that is. They're like, all you need to do is contact them and they'll set you up with this and that and this. And it was like, I had a friend that was in Cutco. It's like, dude, they're just hitting you up to your friends and family. Like, do you not see this? If the first move that you have in your business is to go to your friends and family and ask them for more money, it's probably a pyramid.
Or like, oh my gosh, I'm so glad this is working for me. And then somebody's like, what are you talking about? And they're like, DM me for details. No, just tell me here. Otherwise, that's weird.
Rodan Fields, Mary Kay, where it's like you can be successful at it, but like you got to fucking hustle, and then you're kind of fucking over a lot of people.
Ground floor.
Yeah, before people realize it's a pyramid scheme.
The company is headquartered in Richardson, Texas. Fucking, I like that Bean is doing the.
Which one?
He's our insight guy. Go find out. Google companies headquartered in Richardson.
MLMs in Richardson. I'm looking it up right now. But honestly,
we do have Cutco knives, but it's like they would do that where they would just get people in and be like, "Yo, you should go ask your parents in this." Yeah, I would never either. And I was like, they're very expensive knives. Like they're nice, but it's like I also don't have $200 to buy knives with. Man, I live with my parents. Why would I?
The set we got for the wedding is like more than my car.
But I was thinking, like, your parents really could go for some new knives. Oh, really? You've been over to my parents' house? You're like, you know what? The Middletons don't have nice knives. Like that's what you've been thinking. You're looking out. Good on you for looking out for my mom and dad's cutting.
It might be Advocare.
Yeah, Advocare.
Advocare might be in Richardson. I don't know.
They used to sponsor FC Dallas. I know that. That used to be their jersey sponsor.
Of course they did.
And that's how I tie everything back to sports, because that's how the world makes sense to me.
I just like anytime a new like smoothie or tea place opens up and it's a fucking front for Herbalife. It's so upsetting. There's a place near my school that like they bring like samples to our school. Like they'll bring us drinks sometime and they taste like shit, first of all. And they're also fucking Herbalife.
I remember when I worked at Jamba Juice, dude, I always like push boosts. Like the boosts.
Did you always have to say, "Hey, Jabba"? No. It wasn't really like that SNL skit.
No. I didn't even realize that. No. Dude, I fucking hated working at Jamba Juice though, but it was also funny because like our boss would always like tell us like break down early because she wanted to leave the second that she could. And so like after like 6 o'clock, it wouldn't, no matter what your boost was, there was like 2 boosts out, and it was like we would just scoop it from there. So like you could pay the extra to get your Herbalife boost. It was like, yeah, we're not giving you that. We got protein. we got, and also if you're an asshole, I would just put fiber in yours. Just I'd fiber
Make
it
it
up.
shit.
I'd fiber it up a little bit. But it was like, yeah, people would pay like $2 or $3 extra in boosts. And it's like, yeah, well, you got a lot of protein scoops because all the other stuff's put up.
That's funny.
But like they would be like, well, you should feature these boosts. It's like, yeah, I'm not gonna do any of that.
I'm not.
Sorry, I didn't have. I was just chitting and chatting about working at Jamba Juice, and this is where things went off the rails. Yeah, absolutely. Just talking about pyramid schemes.
Oh, my dad got
Oh, dude, we should bring back selling encyclopedias.
I feel like my dad
Encyclopedias.
did buy encyclopedias from
My dad.
order.
You never know when you're gonna need them.
My dad got not scammed, but then he made picture frames out of all of them.
Oh, that's cool. I think they're just sitting in my dad's house because I think he asked me if I would use them and if I thought they'd be useful because I was like, I
Yeah,
think
I
in
have the
junior high or
internet.
something. And I was like, yeah, sure.
You bought these in the 80s.
I can.
No.
Yeah, these aren't even up to date, and I can just Google things.
Well,
There's so many things missing.
to be fair, in junior high, it was still dial up. So like,
That's true. I did use the encyclopedias. I'm not gonna lie.
yeah,
we were
like that
in
was
college
a
the
thing.
first couple years
It was
going
like
to there.
this
Yeah.
big of a paragraph, and you're like, "That's the only information you're gonna give me on woolly mammoths."
Cool. Love this.
Isn't it
It's
like
in the pamphlet they gave me at school.
since we're already off topic, like I always think it's crazy when you watch like an old movie and they have to go to the library and just like look up articles and it's all like a zoom
In a
on, like,
microfiche?
Yeah,
it's like on an overhead projector or some shit. Like that's how you find stories. God damn it, that seems like such a pain in the
How did
ass.
people survive?
I'm like I'm never gonna know the answer to
The
this.
amount of
It's
tiny
okay.
little questions I Google, I should
Yeah.
be alive.
Yeah, like looking up song lyrics, you just like would go your whole life.
Oh,
You're like,
yeah.
wait, was it this?
I coughed 3 times.
What's
in
a
row and
monkey
then my
hatchet?
foot itched.
Why
What
have I
does
been
that
saying
mean?
monkey hatchet?
Monkey.
Every year when we get into geometry, I introduce using protractors to the kids, and they're terrible with like real protractors because if you think that making a helicopter with a regular ruler is interesting,
Yeah.
protractors flying around the room is the most annoying thing that's ever happened in my life. So what I do is I just make copies of a protractor on transparency sheets that we still have,
That's like you're kind of the
Smart.
worst for doing that.
and
No.
whatever, they can use their own protractor at home. I don't care. But like that's what we use in class, and every time I hand them out, they're like, "Whoa, this is on clear paper," and I'm like, "No, it's a transparency," and they're like, "What's that?" And I'm like,
Whoa.
"Oh,
What is it? Ghost paper?
it's like they were initially meant for like an overhead projector. The kids are like, "What's that?" Like, oh no, I begged to stay inside from recess to clean it on a little loop.
Oh, nerd alert, nerd.
I'm out.
Please don't make me go to
I'm
recess.
a teacher now.
ma'am, I'll stay.
I can do it.
Like to do this, please.
You know, she was like, "Sure, I'm gonna get my drink on."
All
the
right,
back."
loser.
Well, it was like a mix of I would beat the shit out of some kids at recess, and then I'd stay in and do like clean the transparencies. You have to. That's how you get away with shit in school. Is you get them to think that you are a nerd, and then you destroy things where they can't see.
And you beat him up. Give a little, get a little.
That's
Yeah.
not a bad idea. Not a bad idea.
Never got in trouble till high school.
Gaming the system.
I do have a
Um,
smart board in my class, Beam.
What is a smart board?
It's stupid. I don't use it, and my district just approved getting new ones for every classroom.
What is it?
It's like a giant touch screen, like overhead thing, like what the things I used to like pull down to like
Yeah.
show the projector shit on. But it's like a
Touch
touch
screen.
screen shit.
Interesting.
Allison just revealed that she was a
I was
doctor.
not a good kid. I just
What's
knew how to
this?
work the system.
I didn't know how to do
No,
either.
you didn't.
You get in trouble a lot.
I don't even know you in high school,
I
and I
did.
could tell.
I did know you in high school, and this makes sense. But this is why we were able to be friends in high school, and I was like never in trouble.
You always need that one friend who never gets in trouble.
I never
Yeah.
got
One
caught
friend that
doing
does.
shit.
It's a good shield.
I was always like kid that like everybody got to justify like their kid being a shitty kid, being like, oh no, it's that Alex that he hangs out with. And it was like, oh yeah, right, because like your kid didn't get in trouble 6 times in the year. Well, Alex is a bad influence, right? Because your kid has no decision making at all. Got it.
Yeah, and I was always the kid that parents were like, you should really hang out with Allison. And like, meanwhile, I'm like, we're gonna go jump the fence at this pool at midnight.
Most campuses do not like.
They're a waste of time and money.
Not so. More like dumb boards, am I right?
Yeah.
Hey-ho!
Dumb board.
Zing! 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 Zing!
Allison
Maybe
should
I
change
will.
her name to Duplicitous. Duplicitous Allison. I would forget how to spell it. I'm not gonna lie.
That's okay.
Duplicitous.
It's like Duplo walks.
Dua Lipa. That's what Dua Lipa is actually short for. A lot of people don't know that.
Yeah.
Nobody knows that.
Just her close friends.
We could probably wrap this up. I feel like by just doing the power rankings, like Brittany tries to pin Turner as the vote to evict Taylor when it was clearly her. Monty wins veto. We're gonna find out on Thursday whether or not he uses the veto.
He's taking Turner.
You think he's gonna save Turner?
Yeah. Because he is so confident. Like when he and Taylor talk and she's like, Turner beats both of us. We can't take him or whatever. He's like, yeah, I know he beats both of us. But like, there's no consideration that he's going to keep Brittany at all whatsoever. None.
It's pretty nuts to me. I feel like my power rankings, I had written them down before we started, but I have just been moving people around the entire way.
Cheater!
I think I'm gonna change mine.
Well, I mean, until we save them, I don't think it's like chess. Like until you take your hand off the piece, it's good.
I didn't even make mine until we started, and I haven't changed mine once.
I always feel like you have insider information. And
yeah, I always wait till Allison says something like, you know what?
I need to consult with you
slowly move this
to justify my power rankings.
Turner will take Monty to final 2. Brittany won't.
Yeah,
Brittany's not gonna win to take anybody to final 2. Brittany's not.
But I mean, that's the thing. So, like, he's right, or Bean's right. I don't know your pronouns. That was an assumption. My bad.
Jonathan says Pooch is his number 1.
Excuse me. I'd like to go with Amira.
Bringing her back, baby.
Here,
Paloma.
Taylor wants Monty and Brittany because they'll both take her to final 2. Monty wants Taylor and Turner because he thinks they'll both take him to final 2. Although I think, given the opportunity, Taylor would take Brittany over Monty.
I do too. I also think that, and she kind of made it seem
realistically, she's the one looking at things most strategically at this point.
She is,
because if Turner had the chance, he'd get rid of Brittany too.
But loyalty, yo. Loyalty. Mega bussin'. I can go up first.
Because you've been changing though?
Because I've changed it, yeah.
Just need to get it out.
What were they? What can you tell us what they were? Tell me, at least Emma knows. She's looking at them.
What were they when you Monty, Taylor, Brittany, Turner.
Monty, Taylor.
Order a finish.
Well,
that's what she said.
So, like, obviously, Alyssa's everybody's number 5. You'll see her as she's grayed out. I got Brittany at 4 because I don't think she's going to stay anymore. I feel like it makes the most sense to take Brittany to the end just because it's an auto win. Like, it's just a layup. But apparently Monty's probably not going to do that. So if Monty's not going to take her and he's going to take Turner over Brittany, I think, Brittany's last. And Brittany had the least chance of winning, but I thought she probably was going to get 3rd or 2nd. Number 3 is Turner. I don't really think Turner beats them if Turner gets to the end. I feel like Monty and Taylor both have arguments to beat Turner no matter what at this point. Number 2 is Monty, just because I think if it was a Taylor-Monty final 2, Taylor gets like probably a 5-4 edge on him. And then, Taylor, I think, wins at this point. I could also see Monty winning in a lot of
Shit, you've been trying to say you don't think Taylor's gonna win for so long, and here you
I think
are.
she's I don't know. Like I'm really just doing it so Twitter will like me. We'll post these tomorrow. Twitter will be like, yes, the queen.
Yes.
So I got Taylor, Monty, Turner, and Brittany as my power rankings. Who wants to go next?
I can, because those are mine.
Sames.
I have.
All right, unanimous.
Wait, I'm sorry. You have Taylor first?
Taylor, Monty, Turner, Brittany.
Oh, shit. No, I have Monty over Taylor just because I think at this point he has the best chance at making it to final 2.
Okay.
Because if Turner's in final 3, he's going to choose Monty over Taylor.
Yeah.
So at this point, I think Monty has the best chance of making it. I do think Taylor wins if she gets to final 2.
Taylor beats Monty. Monty beats Turner, right? That's how we're looking at Taylor beats Turner.
Yeah,
That's
Taylor's going to, I think Taylor beats Turner and potentially Taylor beats Monty. I just think right now, Monty has a better chance of making it to final 2 over Taylor, which is why he's bringing Turner. He's not getting rid of Turner because Turner's going to take
why
him.
He's distancing himself from Taylor at this point where he's like, look, no, we broke up. That's the old me.
I don't think he's that strategic.
I'd like to
He did tell everybody that he was a mechanical engineer, though.
Oh.
And Brittany told everybody that she was a hypnotherapist. There are no more secrets.
I would love if the secret became just a lie, it's a bigger lie. You've told the truth about your profession the whole time. All right, guys. Now that we're getting at the end, I just want to say I haven't been 100% honest with you.
I'm an
astronaut. I'm an astronaut. I've been to space.
I worked deep undercover in the Russian.
I got you guys good. I got you fuckers good. I've been to space now.
Boom.
I was a Russian cosmonaut, actually.
Yeah.
Undercover cosmonaut. Voting Taylor is still a secret. LMAO. Or voting Taylor out is still a secret. Yeah, Brittany's the worst.
I do think that it's really funny that Turner. I think it's funny that Turner and Brittany are like, you gotta. I gotta make her think that it was the other person that did it. When it's Taylor's I don't care.
True.
I do not care. She wants Brittany, even if it was her.
Which, I don't know. Good on her to admit that, because a lot of people, I feel would just be mad for the principle of being mad.
Yeah.
And she's
she is the most strategic person in there right now, which is surprising because she was so bad at the game in the beginning.
She's a slow burner.
That's the slow burn we wanted, America.
Yes.
Not her and Monty.
We were sleeping on it, and I apologize.
No, she was really bad for a little while, though.
Really bad for a really long time.
For a really long time, she was really bad.
Like 40 days bad. 70 days bad or something. I don't know how long they've been in there.
It'd be funny if Taylor brings Britt to final 2 and Britt wins. How does Brittany win?
Whose votes would Brittany get?
Out.
Not Indy's, not Jasmine's, not Kyle's, not Terrence's.
It would still be funny.
It would be funny. There's no possible way she would win. Not Joseph. And that would be the 5 that she needed.
Poor Joseph. He has no idea.
I don't think either Monty or Taylor are dragging each other along. I also don't necessarily think there's really something there, Todd. I think that they've been in the house for so long. And this is Monty, who said at the very beginning, a week in, that it was harder for guys in the house than it is for females because of blue balls. Because blue balls are real.
Blue balls. They're real. We discussed this on Past the Gravy podcast this past week about what
I did see that.
Pat was really arguing it, and I was like, I'm pretty sure that was made up by dudes who babe, I have to but babe, babe, if I can't if you don't babe, I'm gonna have blue balls.
Babe, my nuts.
No, what about is it good jerk off?
Painful. The most painful thing, you wouldn't know. You wouldn't get it.
It's
you don't go through painful
things
blue
babe,
balls.
you don't understand, babe. Babe.
Yeah,
babe, it's fun. Just let me, babe.
They're not real. By the way.
Do you think that's why he got mad and broke up with her when like she wanted his music back? He's like, babe, like I have to listen to the new Beyonce album or I'm gonna have blue balls.
I don't think so. But maybe.
Because did we say that? Like she got the new Beyonce album? That's what like
She
her
did,
music
yeah.
is?
Yeah, she got the new Beyonce album.
Oh, is he sleeping?
She's streaming.
She's dreaming.
She's barking in her sleep.
She's
Aw.
sleep barking.
It's really cute.
That's always cute.
Babe, blue balls.
Bet.
Yeah. It's so
But
nice.
babe, like what? I'm just gonna do this myself, babe. Just come on.
You're gonna make me at least sit on my hand so it dies, so
Babe.
it feels like it's someone else, babe.
Yeah, bet.
Just make my hand fall asleep so it at least feels like it's you.
I always just imagine somebody turning the podcast on, like somebody getting on Facebook and then saying like, "Oh, they're live." Oh, and like it's like, "Bam,
Wow.
blue balls." Like, just let me finish. What did I just watch?
That's what it's about Big Brother. Is that what BB stands for?
It says they're recapping tonight's Big Brother episode. How is this Big Brother related? Blue balls.
It
happens in
super is
house.
Big
You
Brother
don't
related.
understand.
Also, he brought it up again when he was telling Turner. Because he was like, when Turner asked, like, oh, is this something that's going to happen outside the house? He was like, well, I think we were just in here for like a long time. And, biologically, some things happened and needed to happen or whatever. He said something about that. It's like, dude.
Babe.
Babe. Come on, babe.
Babe.
Bet.
Because
Babe.
blue balls, babe. Dude, no, like we need to like discuss that because like we talk about like how like minorities have struggled to win Big Brother historically. Like how many minorities with blue balls have won Big Brother? Not enough. Not enough. And I think that if Monty wins, then that is
He doesn't have blue balls anymore.
But he could be like the second POC with blue balls potentially to win the game. And I don't think we're talking about that enough.
Who else had blue balls? Xavier?
I mean, probably Xavier.
Probably Xavier. Probably
I don't-
Josh.
I mean, if you understand, Allison, as a woman, you wouldn't understand how it is like a man to go through with blue balls. Like you don't have to deal with that on a day-to-day basis. It's our burden, all right? But you know what? That's what we sign up for, okay? He talks about it. It's just it's the weight we have to carry.
Just the
on our
one,
shoulders.
Thomas.
Blue ball.
Just one ball.
Just one of them. Do y'all remember, was it an energy drink that was called Balls and it was in a blue bottle?
Yeah.
I
You
remember
used to
that.
get it at like GNC or like Smoothie King.
Also, just the regular store.
level marketing.
I would
scam.
get it at Smoothie King.
No,
Oh,
it was
Trader
like at the
Joe's trucks.
grocery store.
As a Jamba Juice worker, you would go to Smoothie King.
I didn't always work at Jamba Juice.
That's scandalous.
Alex smoking the blue balls discussion too
Ew.
much. No pun.
Ew.
Listen to the full blue balls discussion on Pastor Gay Podcast, wherever you get your podcast, and also on YouTube.
Oh.
Or it's two
Milk.
different
Seriously,
conversations.
It's a medical condition, babe.
Babe, it's in the encyclopedia.
Yeah, that's true.
So
More
true.
painful than childbirth.
No one ever said, let me have them.
Thank you, Jonathan. You know what? Somebody had to
That's a
say
good
it.
point. I never thought of
Look,
it.
ladies,
You're right.
we're really the ones suffering
I'm
here.
learning so much tonight, babe.
All right. All right. I feel like that's it. Emma, you're 4.
5, Alyssa, Brittany, Turner,
Do
Monty.
you still have Alyssa on there?
We all have to have Alyssa on there. That's how the template works. She will be grayed out.
But she's there.
But she's
there in spirit and our hearts. She
That is
solidified herself as number 5.
Very fair. Alyssa would vote for Taylor over anybody left.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. She's mad at Turner.
And like,
Yeah, she's not going to vote for Turner because he voted her out.
How dare he?
I don't want to
And
like.
we're not
play
friends anymore if you vote me
Not
out. I don't
friends.
respect the kind of gameplay where you vote people out of the house.
I've never played it. I've never even seen Big Brother.
My mom used to make me stand on the fence and spray me with water to practice the wall
Oh,
count.
yeah. Good God.
But
I think that's just child abuse.
I honestly though.
Someone check into that.
Nah, they
So,
spoiled the
like-
shit out of her. She had sand in her room.
Yeah,
That's right.
right.
And a fucking hammock she fell out of daily.
beach room. So like, just like
Goddamn
I feel like we just gotta like cover this. So like, say it gets to be Turner or Monty or Taylor at the end. Like Kyle has to vote for.
Yeah.
Not Turner, right?
Yeah.
Why?
You know, optics.
Babe.
I don't. I think that I don't think he cares enough.
Wow. You're saying that him being coached up on what to say may not
Say,
really
his-
translate to real life?
Journey
Yeah.
isn't real.
His journey could be manufactured? No.
I don't respect his journey.
Does Taylor bring Brittany because she thinks that she can beat her or because she wants to make her story and have two women in the final?
That's not making her story because who
Wow.
was it? It
Way to
was
tear down women.
Janelle and was it? No, it wasn't Janelle. She was out third. Maggie and
Season
what's her
3,
face?
I think, where everyone hated him. June.
Both.
No,
I
not
think
June. Shit. It was. I am. There might be another one. I'm thinking of season 6. I don't know. The one before All Stars. It was Yvonne. Is that her
Been a
name?
minute. It's
Maybe.
still been a minute though.
It was the two people that were obsessed with Cappy the most.
Campy. Yeah, I think Taylor is just thinking about herself and her history. She don't care about Brittany.
Yeah, Taylor just wants to win.
I don't think anybody cares about Brittany at this point.
I don't think so
No.
either.
Which,
T's and P's Brittany. But
that has got to be the taker.
Yeah,
It's the most like no one loses to her.
take her.
No, it's just the fear that if she wins, she's not going to take Monty.
That's true.
The
That's the
odds
only
that she
reason he doesn't
wins.
want
The
it.
odds that she wins are so low compared to like I'd rather get third. If
I mean,
Brittany
she
beats me
was-
at the end. Like I would rather get third because I know that if I get to pick who goes, I have immediately won. Like there's no doubt. If I'm going up
Yeah.
against Taylor or Turner, I don't know that. I don't
No,
know
that's
that.
fair.
I know this is a layup. Like
Yeah.
hand me the money if I win the final HOH. Like I would
Yeah,
rather
absolutely.
risk that, and it's crazy. They're like, but Turner's my friend. Tight,
No,
dude.
I don't care about your friends. Yeah,
Derek
because
was
Brit
Cody's
is Big
friend,
T.
and that's why Cody was sitting second
yeah.
when he was like, "Oh, but we made a deal."
That's why they ask
No.
you in your first interview.
Yeah.
Would you screw over
Money.
your friend or
Money.
take your friend to the end?
I don't have friends right now. I don't have friends.
I
We're
don't know
not
these
real
people.
friends. We've only known each other for 70 days.
We've only known friends. Yeah, we're only friends because we were on a game where we were. It's about
It's like
backstabbing and lying to
circumstance.
people.
It's like
It's
being
like,
friends
yeah,
with your
like
neighbor
high
growing
school
up.
friends. You're only friends because you're with each other so often. And as soon as you have time to not be with each other, you're like,
Oh yeah.
oh,
Yeah. Yeah. Kenny says, I don't think Turner wins. It's Taylor and Monty's game at this point. I agree.
yeah.
And Narissa says, did Monty tell Taylor he was done with the showmans?
Probably
not that I
Officially, but like,
But that's
Not
classic
that I
Monty,
know
right?
of. I'll be interested to see where he sleeps tonight.
he did like
Because-
the Michael Scott, like, you know what? I think we should just break up. Maybe we should just break it up, huh? Like he like just makes a big deal out of nothing, which is the music, like her taking the head.
Yeah.
You know what? This is making me think that this isn't even gonna work. This isn't gonna work out at all.
I mean,
Maybe
honestly, though.
maybe we should just end this before it even starts. Like, what? I just wanted my Beyonce back.
Monty's the kind of guy who would break up with you but not tell you, and then go out and like take out with a girl and be like, "We broke up," and she'd
Babe,
be like, you
It's
didn't
fine. I
tell
broke
me."
up, though, babe.
Just because you
I
made
mean-
a decision doesn't mean that we made a decision.
I also,
I saw Monty at Clutch, and he put his head in between another woman's breasts.
the
Everyone in
note!
the house knows.
A note! Somebody needs to write a note!
Somebody just edit that and be like, "This is what we saw in the Big Brother house." And we'll just, it's just the Jersey Shore note, but we just cross it
Oh
out
my-
and put Monty said.
Monty. That's so funny.
I saw, and instead of Clutch, it's like in the backyard. Another
In
woman's
the
breast? Is that
backyard.
Whitney?
It's scary.
Is this from Turner? There's two other people in the house besides us.
That is funny.
You can't use production as strategy. I know the rules.
That's funny. Yeah. Bean said, "Is this now the shortest, quickest showmance?" 4 days. It's been 4 days.
The shortest, quickest showmance was Kyle and Alyssa, am I right?
Yeah.
Zing.
How long were Jackson, Mickey, and Kat together?
Was that actually a showmance though?
Or a hookup?
I think it was just a pre-seed hookup.
Chugga.
Because I think they get alcohol when they start the feeds or when they move in before feeds start. I think they get alcohol for those first few days, so it's
they want them to make that
icebreakers or whatever.
Here, you guys should get hammered and fuck.
Yeah.
Before the blue ball set in.
The blue balls prevention.
Yeah. Get rid of him now while there aren't cameras on you all the time. Yeah. Not that has ever stopped anybody from masturbating in the house.
That's what they have showers for.
Also, how many fucking times has there been some dude clearly pretending to be asleep, but instead jacking off underneath the covers?
Remember JC?
Every season.
Back when they used to like now they've realized maybe we should just give everybody a bed night one. So they don't have to sleep in the same bed. Makes it less weird. Remember,
it was so weird when they used to share beds, and it was because they would just pull a hand out and wipe it on the sheet.
Yeah.
That Jace guy, I remember that was the first season it was the second season we watched because that was where he yelled at Steve.
17.
And he's like, "You're not gonna do anything, Steve. You're a piece of shit if you don't fucking keep me." And Steve's like, "All right, dude, tight.
You're crazy.
Tight. I'm gonna still put you out."
But streaks around the backyard.
But I remember they were Jace night one, they're the dude couldn't wait 24 hours. He couldn't wait 24 hours. It was clearly him just jerking it under the covers.
That's what he gets off on.
Fucking stop.
He's just a real big exhibitionist. Cameras are on him, and he's like,
Can you say the M word on YouTube? I think we did.
We'll find out. It's not like we're gonna be demonetized.
Notice Rob has a podcast has ads before their videos. We don't.
No, we have a.
This is one you should watch because we don't have ads. Ad free.
And sometimes we mess up switching the screens.
Sometimes. We're a little lower budget, but we're working at it, right? With you guys supporting us, though, huh? Budget.
Headlights. I'm not supposed to see you.
Just thumbs us up. Thumbs up that video on YouTube, guys. Share us with a friend. All right. I feel like that's it. This got weird, but that's on brand with us. We only have 2 more episodes.
I know.
2 more episodes. How about that, huh? How about that? And then we're done with this journey. We're done.
Forever.
We'll never think about it again.
We'll never think about it again. I'll think about it every day.
Fondly.
Every single day I'll think about it.
I won't think of dumpsters the same.
Never.
That's what I'm going to ask you pre-season is who is the dumpster of this season?
Oh, we should give away awards like that. I meant to throw out my notes in the beginning, the ones that I printed out that we just take notes on, but I found them the other day and I was looking at them. I was so wrong on most.
Yeah, what is it? Superlatives pre-season.
Yeah, superlatives.
We'll go through those. Getting it probably at the end. Yeah. They just remind us to do that. Most likely sea dumpster going into this season.
That is so degrading, babe.
Most likely undercover racist. Huh.
Oh, honestly?
Who looks the most Mormon?
Okay, we're on something.
See, we're adapting. Rob, as a podcast, doesn't do this, do they? They don't do that.
They're not that judgmental.
Yeah.
Ew, bean, bean,
No, I should have read that first. The PTG dumpster award at the Gravy.
Word on...
It's soaking award.
Oh!
I love you guys, chat. Y'all are the best. Y'all are the best. At Pass the Gravy Bro, give us a follow on Twitter, on Instagram, like our Facebook page. If you haven't subscribed to the YouTube channel, Pass the Gravy Bro on YouTube, please hit that subscribe button. I know we're in the last week of the season, but share us with a friend. It would mean the world. We'd like to get some ads maybe on these YouTube videos. That'd be pretty sick. So just share with a friend, like our videos, and thank you guys for supporting the pod. I'm at Alex J. Milton. Emma's at Little EM Tweets. Allison is at Affable. Allison, if you're watching us, go give us that 5-star review on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, iHeartRadio, wherever you're listening to podcasts. Todd Voss says most on fire dumpster, the Mega Bussin' dumpster.
Mega bussin'.
Maybe. I don't
If
know.
we get ads, can I not say masturbating anymore?
We'll beep it
I
out.
don't know.
We'll beep it out. We'll beep it out.
We'll just cross those bridges when we come to
Yeah,
it.
yeah, we'll cross those when they want to go add
Our
money.
brand deals.
I'll sell out
Fair
real
enough.
quick. I'll sell out real quick.
We need an agent.
Uh,
Stat.
You guys are the best. We will talk to y'all on Thursday after the episode. We're almost done with this, and we're glad that you guys came on this journey with us. Until we talk to y'all next time, have a great week. Talk to you on Thursday. Pass the Grady Bros.
Big brother, it's big brother. It's my brother, it's your brother, it's our brother. It's his brother, it's her brother, it's their brother. On Pass the Grady Bro.